Hi guys, this is Rusty 78609. It's Thursday afternoon. I'm not sure what time, probably 3 or 4. It's a beautiful day here in the Coconino National Forest. But what I wanted to talk about in this video is whenever you go dispersed camping, you can run into some really rough roads, man. And if the weather turns wet, you may be there a while. You see those ruts? I mean, that's what you run into. I mean, I'll walk down here a little bit. I mean, I know there's a little wind, and that's just the way that is. But you see those ruts? I'm telling you, those ruts are 1.5 feet deep or more. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you got a low clearance vehicle and you're coming down this road, you have to be damn careful or you're going to scrape bottom big time. I could never have dreamed about coming down here in my Prius. But, you know, and you get all kind of stuff. I'll show you some more stuff. Let me turn around. If the wind doesn't pick up too much, I want to show you some of the things that happen. See, those ruts are huge, man, I'm telling you. But that's one of the issues you run into is ruts in the road. Another thing you run into is what looks like a good road turns into being a quicksand. You know, it's sandy, all right, damn sandy. In fact, it's so sandy you can't go. So you have to be careful, because whenever you feel your front wheels kind of sinking in the ground, that is not a good sign. Not good. And before you pull off the road to park, I would always recommend stopping and walking out where you're planning on parking just to see what the condition of the ground is. What I wanted to show you here, this is a campsite in the forest, and look at this over here. Okay? I'm not kidding you, man. That's an old sofa. Yeah. I'm kidding you. And an ice chest that somebody just left here. They stayed here for probably a couple of weeks and just that was their bed or whatever, and that was their home. Yeah, they had that ice chest wonderfully insulated. I will give them credit for that. You know, but I guess if your life depends on, yeah, it's got good insulation. I can't say too much for the sleeping arrangements. Yo, a little weak there, fella. You might want to spend a little bit more money on your, but you see this all, not all around, but you know, people leave all kind of stuff. In fact, the ranger told me that apparently in the wintertime they come here and go snowboarding and stuff, and they buy these plastic snowboards, and then they just leave them out here in the forest. He said sometimes they'll find 50 or 60 of them or more. Yeah, just left, just thrown out in the trash. And anyway, the guy did build a nice fire pit. Apparently he was here for a while, or whoever it was. He's got plenty of lumber there. I hope he ain't coming back, because I really don't want to meet this character. Not really, not really. He ate my pizza. And but yeah, that's what you run into, and you just have to be tongue-in-cheek, because you can't let it get to you, and it's none of your business to stick your beak in somebody else's business. You know, you can't walk over and say, hey man, pick up your trash. Well, you know, that can lead to a lot of questions, all right? But there's my lovely campsite up here, and now I've got trash outside around it, but it's packaged up where the wind won't blow it, and I'll haul it away tomorrow. When I leave my campsite, the only thing would be left there will be my footprints. And I was going to pick up some trash. I started to do that at one campsite, and after I filled up 3 trash can bags, I thought, well, shit, that's enough. Fill up my truck with trash. But it's a beautiful day. Temperature right now is probably in the, I'd say 80 to 82. Humidity's about, 15%. It's really nice. And for those of you that are thinking about doing this, you know, these are the good days. And I really, you know, really advise you, whenever you're out like this, watch that weather forecast. Because I do every day, right before I go to bed in the evenings. When I get up in the morning, it's a ritual. Check the weather, because the weather can change. And you do not want to get caught out here in a rainstorm. You do not. Because look at these ruts, man. You know, they go on for, well, as far as you want to walk. But that was just a tip for you guys that are thinking about boondocking or dispersed camping. See, there's my campsite right over there. Got my solar out. I got a box under my truck. That box is full of trash, but it's got a rock in it. It can't blow away because I've got that's what my mail came in today. So I have to haul all that off, which is no big deal. Not a problem. No te calientes. And there's another campsite down here on the left, but there's nothing there. But I have seen a few like that where they just abandoned. In fact, there was one campsite I saw. They had a grocery cart, and all the wheels were burned off. I don't know, man. I guess that's a new form of entertainment. But this is one road here, and then just over one. Let's see. There's a fire truck. I wonder what they're doing. I ran into some guys this morning at Walmart in Flagstaff that work for a company that they do. It's called Hot Shot, and I think I want to say Logan Hot Shots. Could be wrong on that, but they work 6 months a year, and they're off 6 months a year. But when they're working, they work 14 days straight, get 2 days off, and it's young guys, and they do whatever they're called to do. You know, they go in and help put out fires, and you know, sometimes they'll get, you know, several thousand hours of overtime in their 6 month period. And they say, yeah, they make a lot of money, and they also get federal retirement. So good for them, huh? But anyway, this is just a heads up on you guys that are thinking about this. See right here, this is a campsite, believe it or not. I mean, you can just pull out. You know, you can just pull out and park, just like I did. You know, of course, there was a place there that had, you know, somebody had parked before, and they prefer that you do that you don't make new roads. That if there is a place that has been, you know, like you can tell this has been used, you can see the car tracks. Yeah, you could do that again, and that's fine. But you know, as far as making a new campsite everywhere you go, I don't know. I can't remember this road here. This is my walking road. I just walk up and down this road for about an hour every now and then. I'm doing that now. But anyway, let me give you a heads up. That's all it was. Just, you know, bear in mind when you're doing dispersed camping in the national forest or even on BLM land, you're going to run into some crap like I just showed you. And also the roads, man. The roads, something I'd say 80% of them are really can be difficult. Maybe that's a high percentage, I don't know, but they're not very good, I have to tell you. And so I'm only about, from the pavement where I am right now, is only about maybe 2 miles, which is not bad. I mean, you could go on further. You can go on another 10 miles if you want to, but that road is like a washboard. This one is rutted, and it's terrible, but the washboard, in my opinion, is even worse. So having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made when you can, drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. You may TT like a racehorse or a 2 or 3 peckered possum, but you'll feel a hell of a lot better. And, you know, take deep breaths, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. That relieves stress, and, you know, you'll live longer and stretch, walk, and do all that stuff and enjoy your life. And if you want to get out here and get with them, just bear in mind that, number one, the roads may not be perfect. Sometimes it can be dusty. Your clothes are always going to appear dirty because if you brush against your car, it's got dust on it, you're going to have dust on your clothes. You may be clean all over, but your clothes are going to look like you're a bum. So having said that, again, enjoy your day, and I'll check in soon. Adios, bye.